Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, the big righty, Brady Singer.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Max Muncy leading things off and takes a strike. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and an easy out to start the game. Here's Shohei Ohtani leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. Bounce to the right. McClain. Off balance throw in time. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. Base knock right field.
He was all over that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Freeman off of first with 2 away. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a swing and a miss, and now 1 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now it's Gavin Lux. First pitch just misses. Yamamoto, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. 1 out, base is empty. And now 2-1. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Nasty pitch right there. That's strike 1. And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And a pitch. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That one missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now, Noelvi Marte. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And ball 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second. Here's Alex Bregman. Singer back to work. That's in there. 0-1. Bregman playing up the middle at short, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Ball 1 there. In there at the knees for a strike. That's off the mark, and now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. The batter now will be Will Smith. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Going to count 1 and 2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up next for Los Angeles, Cedar Rafaela. Fastball for a strike. And it's even up. Edman leads off first with one away. Swings through that one for strike two.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. Edman into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Buxton sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's two down. So the lineup flips over. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Slap the other way, foul. Man on second, two down.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lux. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. That's through there for a strike. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And the batter now, TJ Friedl. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2. Two down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one drifts inside. And another ball. He swings and fouls one off. And a 3-1 on the way. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Shohei on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground to first. Oh, he gloves it from his backside. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Fouled off left side.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And the next pitch is way outside. Ohtani stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Lux going back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Shohei to the plate and scores. It's 3-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
1 out, runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alex Bregman. And he swings through that one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Stevenson can't squeeze it, gets away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And he gets Bregman. Now 2 out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
High fly ball out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's a speed threat, Matt McClain. This to third, has some trouble with it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the speedy runner is on at first. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Inside. It's 2-2. Hit center field. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Andujar in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ripped to first, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Here's Byron Buxton. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Out to short. Tosses to first. That takes care of Buxton. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Connor Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Mole, a left-hander, also throwing. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Popped in the air. Left field. Lux brings it in. And there's one away. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the new pitcher for the Reds, Brandon Williamson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Edman takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 4-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. First pitch swinging. Next offering is outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Center field. Buxton moves under it. Nabs it. 2 down. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Time called. Swings through that one. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Noelvi Marte getting ready to hit. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Next is the speedy first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Friedel stands in now, looks at that one inside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Marte leads off first with 1 away. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. And it's 3-2. On the ground, right side. Bregman for 1. Double play. What a twin killing. Williamson back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Williamson in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. And that is in for a strike, and it's 2-1. And that one is inside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and
he's been really patient at the plate, a game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Betts takes low. Right through there for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Runner goes again. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Hernandez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings through that. One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Well struck left field. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Two outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Friedel settles under it, squeezes it, and that is that. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next pitch is outside.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, right field, call. Moving in on this one, corrals it. That's out number 2. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just misses. The count now 2-2. That one just misses. Line drive. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Reds go down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Good eye in that spot. This to third. Marte with a throw to first. And they get the out on Smith. Next to hit, Alex Call. That misses, and that's ball 1. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. First and second, 1 out. And next for L.A., Ceddanne Rafaela.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Connor Phillips up and throwing for Terry Francona. Stamont also throwing. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Buxton pulls it down, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Max Muncy. Oh. For 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Gavin Lux digs in now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that misses. 1-0. And delivers outside. Offering his foul back. And there's a foul ball. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And a foul ball. Just missing there. 1-2 to count. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Josh Staumont.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts. And that one is inside, ball one.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Lux makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the. So digging in, Noelvi Marte. That's in for a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The other way. Muncy takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Spencer Steer. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher now, Tanner Scott.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Friedel in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now, so otherwise I think that ball's out of here.
Stevenson in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Steer, the runner at first with two gone. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him swinging. And the inning is over. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Connor Phillips.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one not close. Now 1-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Digging in, Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air to left center, Buxton sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. T.J. Antone up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole warming up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Fair ball. One gone, runner at first. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to first. Could be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Now here is Matt McClain. 1 for 2. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Bailey Ober.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And first offering is fouled off. Ober, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Gavin Lux. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Bregman to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds 1. As we take a look at their upcoming schedule, the Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Andy Pajes.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Got all of that one. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season. It's 6-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Pitching change here, TJ Antone.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
He was late there. Strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. That's in there. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike 1. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Got him. Third out. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Byron Buxton. And that's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Marte, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
The Dodgers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.